Hi everyone, we are using Natalie's iPhone to do today's webisode. They need to know whose it is, and we're gonna just pass it around, so here we go. The first question is from Celeste. All this talk about DC t-shirts, where can I get one? You can't get one until October, because we are sold out from last year's shows.
But you can get them at
Hello, I'm
So you can get 'em at the
Mallory, and you can get them at the shows, is what Matt just said. Dan asks, personally, which venue do you prefer for your shows, JSB or Tanner? And personally, I would say it varies. The JSB has a better stage. The Tanner building has better energy. So we prefer performing. We prefer performing in the varsity because it's like the best of both worlds. But we never get approved to be in there.
Yay! Okay. Okay, so the next question is, evidence exists of a prop storage room that Matt and Natalie visited in a video? Question mark? Yes, it does. What is your favorite prop to use and reuse in shows? Probably the prop that's used the most is the arm that keeps on falling off, the severed arm. So that's probably, as a whole, that's our group favorite because we use it the most. There's Whitney.
There's also an F-bomb. It's a bomb with an
yes,
F on
that
it.
one's good.
That's a really good one. Okay, so Chella asks, there has been a lot of old DC members coming back. Who else will be coming back? And will Sarah come back as well? Natalie is an old member, and she's back for the year. We have Gregory and Jeremy doing the show with us in August, but other than that, we don't have anyone else coming back, so that's why we have auditions. Okay.
All right. Keturah Small. Great name. What has been your favorite music video to make? I would say my personal favorite would be Firebolt, followed closely by Provo, Utah Girls. Those were both a lot of fun. You said, and you didn't pronounce my last name right, or my first name. Yep, sorry about that. Valiant
Can't
effort.
Handle Me was most fun to make for me.
Yeah,
personally.
that
The
was
dance
really
party
fun.
was great.
That's true, I forgot about that. The dance party was awesome. Okay.
Okay, Kendra asks, how did Matt find out he had the ability to be a shoulder angel? I'll just point this at Matt.
I just thought it would be cool to climb on somebody's shoulder. I had a really big friend at the time, and I was like, can I just try getting on your shoulder? And it worked, so that was it.
Katie said, why can't people just leave Matt alone? I'm sure he doesn't deserve the crap he gets, or does he?
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
I'm going to answer this question. You don't know Matt like we do.
Jocelyn asks, Mallory, how do you get your hair looking so fantastic? I think she uses that Tresemme. I think that's the Australian one. It's got a kangaroo on it. And she washes her hair every other day. I guess Aussie, whatever. Because it's good to keep the natural oils of your hair in there. And that's how it looks great. Every other day, Whitney just said. So.
Every other day, so...
Okay, so Becca Tyler asks, Matt, how do you get your hair looking so fantastic? Apparently, largely with Mallory's assistance.
Hey there. Jocelyn. Oh, no.
Lindsay.
Yeah, Lindsay. Where are all of you from? Also, do any of you know any other language? I'm from California, and I know Italian.
I'm from Blackfoot, Idaho, and I know English.
Canada, French.
Alaska, Slovene.
Utah, Highland, Utah, I speak Mandarin.
And lots of
and
things.
Spanish.
Phoenix, English.
I'm from Portland, Oregon, and I speak nothing but English.
No, doesn't even speak English.
I'm from Rochester, Minnesota. I speak a little bit of ASL.
And Minnesota.
And Minnesotan.
I'm from Portland, Oregon. I also speak ASL.
Yo soy de Idaho. Yo hablo English.
He knows Spanish too.
You can't prove it. Where are we? How many of you have jobs?
Do you guys preview?
Oh, do you guys preview these questions before sitting down for the webisode? We kind of did today, but before this, no. And it shows.
Okay, Becca asks, how many of you have jobs? Is it hard to juggle schoolwork and Divine Comedy? First off, I have a job.
I have a job.
Job.
Unemployed.
Job.
Job.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, most of us have jobs, save it be slacker Adam. And
school.
it is very hard to juggle schoolwork and Divine Comedy.
But it's fun.
But it's totally worth it, and
not a lot of
DC kind of always
hard to
takes
juggle in
DC
general.
kind of always takes precedence for me at least because it's so much fun and it's just been an incredible opportunity. But yeah,
And life.
Okay. Is the HP and the one where Dumbledore dies sketch going to be uploaded onto YouTube? I don't think the full sketch has been uploaded before. Maybe someday.
soon.
We're performing it this weekend, so if you want to see it again, just come buy a ticket at the book for $5.
Let's see. Monica asks, what whizzy wisdom would you give to new students?
Come to the
Come to Divine Comedy. Actually, I came to Divine Comedy as a freshman, and it was really wonderful just to be able to see that there are other people on campus who feel a little out of place right now being away from home and get to make fun of the weird things that we see on campus. So honestly, I would come to a DC show just to feel like you're included in the campus, because that's really what it did for me freshman year. So, yeah.
John said, Firebolt and BYU Girls, Provo, yeah, are great parodies. The filming, audio, directing, writing, etc. are first rate. Do you get help from other organizations at the school to create these? No, actually, we do them ourselves. Although we do get a lot of help from our fans. We invite them to come and help us film, especially the bigger videos. So we're grateful for them.
Yeah.
Renae says, I'm so new I still squeak. There are many skits that I know must be funny and I want to laugh, yet I do not have the background to get it. I had to wait a few days and ask what my maid is, and why would some girl brag about a beehive? Why don't y'all write a book or video for those like me? Well, just...
It's funny because it's kind of like a book for it.
Yeah. Well, just keep watching and it'll make sense eventually. No, honestly, I transferred from UVU, so a lot of the BYU jokes didn't make sense to me at first, but now I know some of them.
Sarah Anderson. Do we say last names? No. I'm Sarah.
And Anderson.
Hi, one of my favorite sketches you do is a spoof off Beauty and the Beast. The title, however, is called Zuby and the Beast. What is a Zuby? A Zuby is a very derogatory term used back in the early 1950s that died out a long time ago, but people keep bringing it back.
Like us.
Like us. It basically, typical Mormons have many children quite quickly, and they're like rabbits. So Zuby is like a term that means they have lots of
Or
kids.
animals at a zoo.
Moving on. Or animals at a zoo.
Cougars, you know.
We're not cougars. Well, we are cougars.
Okay. So besides Mallory having ranch dressing swapped out for whipped cream, Gary M. asks, what has been your favorite practical joke played on another cast member? Also, are there practical jokes that have been pulled off or people don't know who did them? Now, there are a lot of these, so we're going to move the phone around a little bit. We'll go to Natalie first.
Okay, one time, I printed out a bunch of Matt's face, pictures of Matt's face, and cut them out and put popsicle sticks on the back, and then my fiance at the time, now husband, went around the line and passed them out and told everyone that whenever Matt said his lines, they should hold it up to his face. And so I happened to be on stage with Matt during his first sketch and during his first line, and the look on his face was great. As he said his first line, and he looked out in the audience, and there were just a million, like, not millions, I don't know why I said millions, lots of his faces everywhere.
You can see it in the
And it
blooper
was-
reel.
yeah.
It's the buzz date sketch where I after the long buzz, you can see me glance out into the audience and I'm like, and then Natalie's actually the one that really breaks, and so I buzz her again because she broke.
Yes, I was just really excited for him.
And then I
to-
jam a pencil through one of my faces
Later.
During
in
the
that
Batman.
blooper reel. Check out the blooper reel.
Yeah,
Winter 2009 blooper reel.
yeah.
Probably one of my favorite practical jokes relates, again, to Matt. I don't know why, it's surprising. But it was his birthday, and so we auctioned off a pair of shoulder angel wings that Matt had actually worn. Someone paid $20 for them. Then we turned around and used those $20 to fund a date, and the date was awarded on the basis of knowledge of Matt trivia, which, Madison, I'm certain you're watching this, so congratulations for winning that contest. And Madison played an uncanny, on the edge of alarming, understanding of Matt trivia. So thank you, Ms. Mercer, for being
Anybody else have one?
Yeah.
Just keep going. Keep going.
All right.
Okay. Anna asks, do people automatically recognize you on the street, or have not all people in Utah seen your awesomeness? Occasionally, people recognize me on the street. I recognized you on the street the other day, Anna. I live down the street from you. But in fact, at church the other day, I was walking and inside of the church, and some lady like tapped me on the shoulder from behind and was like, "Oh, were you in Divine Comedy?" I was like, "Yeah," and she's like, "Cool," and that's about it. So I'm sure that people get recognized. So yes, but not all people in Utah.
Yeah.
I haven't.
That would be ridiculous.
Closer to Provo, more common.
All right, Lydia, right?
Yeah.
Can you please come down to Snow College in Ephraim, Ute, and do a show? I think she meant Utah. So
Silly, Lydia. Silly.
we've been places. We went to Boise and Alpine and stuff. Usually over the summer, if there's enough compensation to make it worth it. But next summer, let us know.
If someone
Email
set
us.
up the show and got people to come and stuff, we would love
Yeah,
to.
if it was
But
like
if we had to do all
legit
that
set up and
advertising.
stuff,
All right.
we would totally do it. Okay, last question.
Last question from Sheldon. Would you guys ever consider doing a show up here at BYU? If so, that would be fan-freaking-tastic. It would be. Whoa, we're close. Yeah, and again, yeah, if you cover expenses. Anyway, if you have more questions, write them down below, and we'll see you guys later.
Come to
Come to the show.
Show this weekend!